We are live. Boom. Good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. Thank you for coming. Just for update everybody, the Jonathan from Washington D.C. is going to come. We are waiting from the other side from Bay Area. Maybe they are not going to come. There is something happen, and maybe it's not going to come. We'll see. But we have here two groups. One is from New York. The other one is from LA. I hope that the Washington is going to come here. We're going to start first of all, like for this LAPV group, the two of them. Tell us, guys. That is a big and fresh group, but with lots of good ideas, fantastic ideas. Tell us why this new group for all of us to know. I'm very curious too.
Yeah, so I mean, there's two significant groups in LA, and as you guys know, the other one is LA Eastgate. Uh, back a few months back, there was a little bit of a head to head between the original guys and the OG leaders. So, and one of the leaders from LA Eastgate wasn't really, I guess, um, working together. It wasn't meshing really well. So they decided to kind of leave the toxicity and make our own group. And originally, LAPEV was called Lev Up Shop, and that was my shop. And I would, like in New York, you guys have Alvin, that shop, and so that was me in LA, and I was going around helping helping customers. And then I decided to grow the shop bigger and change the name to LAPEV, so we have not just like Eastgate or anything like that. It's just more widespread into scooters, EUCs, one wheels, all that, so we could cater to everybody. And so all the OGs decided to come in, and they were originally kicked out from LA Eastgate, and they had enough of that. So we decided to make our own group, and we started fresh, and now we're slowly growing. So
You are not slowly growing. You are growing very fast. And I just want to update. I don't want to talk about the other group. That is not what here is what we are doing now. But I'm just saying that Justin was one of the guys who started with this group, the LA group, for everybody to understand. If you want to see that, just go there. There is a video from him with us with the interview with Justin, and you're going to understand. That's the important thing. Jonathan, I'm going to send you the link, my friend. Okay, give me a second. So, my friend, we are not here to create no difference, but I think you have a fantastic group and new ideas, and I think that's what we need. That's why we have another person here that he has an amazing group. That is the community group from New York, and welcome, my friend, to come. You come here. You are the president of the group, and you and most of the guys there do lots of things for this community. Tell us a little more about this community and what we can await for this group.
All right, thank you, Nelson. Thank you for having me. We started in 2018. Started as just getting together, a few guys or whatever, and a lot of people came out of the woodwork. Everyone started joining, and it's mainly scooters, but we have rides with a lot of other people as well. Unis, uh, skateboards, e-bikes. So it's a big community. It's not just about scooters. We all get along, great. And we all work together. And every year we try to outdo what we did last year. Last year, we had two big events. We gave back to the community. First we had the food drive, which was amazing. We all got food and we went to a place to shelter, and we handed out food to all the people that lived there. And then a month afterwards, we did a toy drive for the kids that lived there. We got the toys, and this is, yeah, there you go. We just want to get back to the community. It's just what we do. It's nice to have camaraderie and brotherhood. But we also want to show that we care about the community as well. We're not just a group of people that ride recklessly and just for the hell of it. It's we try to bring it to the next tier. And just make everybody that much more of a family oriented.
I'm going to say like this. Why do I call this four groups today? First of all, I like very much Justin. I have no problem to say that. And Justin, I think he has he's a fantastic guy and he's a amazing person. And you, my friend, that you are now here, I love the job what you guys are doing in New York. I think that is more than a community, and I think these four groups what I bring today, Jonathan from the Washington D.C. I think he do an amazing job with this community. It's not the important thing to have 4,000 guys riding in a group, but most of them that are not active, they don't do nothing. And then you have Sonia. She is not here today, but she is a machine. What she do in this Bay Area skate, she is one of the best. She don't speak too much, she don't shows too much, but she works a lot for this community. That's why I'm very sad that she cannot came here today, because we have to thank her so much for what she's doing for the communities. And that's why I said sometimes don't think about yourself, think about the community. That's what I understand by the LAPVs. That's what I understand for the Washington DC. That's what I understand for the uh, coast scooters. I think the people don't understand what is a group. That's why I ask you, my friend, what is the important thing for you to accept a person in your groups? We can start with LAPV. What is the
Well,
important?
can you
What is the
repeat the
important?
question, Nelson?
What is the important thing for you to say, okay, I know that everybody wants to go and click and say, okay, I'm in a new group, I'm in this group. For you guys, what is the important thing for a person who say, I want to be in a LAPVs?
I mean, we don't really have a concrete criteria to be in LAPEV. As long as you have the respect and good vibes, come join and ride with us. Come hang out with us. We don't pick and choose people. It's just you see our name, want to come join, come have fun, leave the drama outside, obviously, and
Yeah.
enjoy what we can offer you. That's all.
And that what they can offer you to the community.
Well, obviously, we're a good community in terms of good vibes. We do some hooligan stuff sometimes, but also I we offer some shop upgrades, repairs. At the same time, like the race from last week, the AVS race, we had
Mhm.
the LAPV tent up. I had my mobile set up with tools and stuff. Everybody was, if they needed tools, I would offer. If they need to tighten a screw or something. Ernesto was there. He needed to drill some bushings, and I had my drill with me, so he went, "Hey, you have a drill?" So it's kind of like that kind of vibe.
That was a big event. That is the thing. So we have here the person from oh, there is my cubano. Hello, my friend, how are you? There is the Washington DC here. Hello, Jonathan. Hello, hello. Can
Hey,
you listen? How are you?
what's happening?
I was missing you here.
Oh man, I think the original link you sent me was one for in the future, so I was in a different waiting room.
You are a little delayed with your sound, but it's not a problem. So we was talking here, and my question was now, what is the important thing, my friend, for the guys who want to come to the your group that is a bit your community? What do you guys ask from them? What is important?
DC? Oh, nothing. Just come with a good attitude. You're ready to have fun. That's about it. We don't really ask for much when you come. Just come ready to ride and come have fun.
I enjoy it. And for you, my friends in New York,
Well, pretty much anybody can join the, our main source of communication is the Telegram. Anybody can join, like everyone else has says here, leave the BS, leave the drama. We're not about that. It's not a competition. It's a group thing. It's a team effort. We do have another group within this group called official members, the members that want to bring it to the next level. And there's dues and whatever that pays for t-shirts, stickers, and events that we hold. But pretty much we just want, like everyone's saying, have a good time. you know you got to respect the next person. It's not about being the fastest or being the coolest. Just come, have a good time, good vibes, leave the drama, leave the BS, and just everybody just get along.
uh, Jonathan, I know that you make lots of thanks in your community to help the people in the streets and everything. What is the 2000, 2022? What is going to happen with you guys? Sorry.
Um,
What is planned?
Man, we have a lot of things planned. Our biggest events are usually in the wintertime. We do our Christmas, we do like feed the homeless and around the holidays. We do clothing drives in the winter times because winter can be really cold here in DC. And there's pretty large homeless community that we always reach out to and always take care of here in the winter months. Um, Summer and spring, we don't really do too many food drives or clothing drives, but we'll probably change that this year and plan to be a little more active in the earlier part of the year because people on the streets need help all year round, not just in the wintertime.
And for you, my friend Justin, what is the plan for you guys here in this year? Because now I know that you have lots of things new coming. I see that you are doing new clothes, everything. You are doing lots of events together with other guys. What you guys have planned for this year?
I'd say a lot of the priorities have been kind of things to get the group spirit going. So yeah, like the merch and also other rides outside of our cities. Rides that take us off road to like dry lakes or trails. There's a lot of things we've been doing, but having consistent rides in the city as well, and having solid leaders that can lead the group and those to help block and stuff. I think just having a good quality ride first is our priority before thinking too far ahead. And yeah, stickers,
Yeah, it's
shirts.
we're starting small right now. I mean,
Yeah.
it's
It's
only
like we're
been
new.
we're been a couple months old. So, right now we're trying to get the community going, let it grow, and then once we have enough of a good foundations, that's where we go like food drives, such things are like that.
I'm going to put the question. Do you think in the future we're going to see all of you? I think we have three groups here from different states of USA. Do you think in the future we're going to see more of you guys working together?
Hopefully, I mean, we are, 3,000 miles away from apart from each other. So maybe we once a year we get together, all the PEV groups, and just have a huge hangout or something like that. I mean, I know a couple years ago, I think SoCal and Bay Skate had a good get together, and I think some of the DC guys came too from to join. I think it was the East versus West was, yeah.
Hmm.
So that was a huge group. So maybe we take that to the next level and go bigger.
I think that is important. What do you think, my friend, from Washington, or New York? Sometimes the last ride was the two of you together. It was fantastic to see the two of you together. Don't you think it was good to see more states together doing more stuff? I know that is lots of miles distance. I'm going to put it like this: how is the supports of companies to you guys? Do you have any supports, or you think that is not too much? Maybe to do this type for us to come more together, the groups.
I'm
Well,
sure there's companies that are willing to put stuff together like this. They just, they need a group of the community members to come together and say, hey, we should put on this event. The biggest problem with that is being bi-coastal and traveling with your boards. It's not easy to take your boards on planes because the batteries are too big. So you're stuck with taking your board apart, shipping your battery, or having someone drive cross country to be at those events. I mean, we've been pretty mobile here at DC. We just did a cross country tour last year, and that was a lot of fun skating through all the cities. But we were lucky we had an RV and we were driving, so we could take all our boards with us. But I mean, get UPS or FedEx involved, and they'll make something happen.
But they are expensive, my friend. For you, my friend, in New York, how is that? Do you think that is good for us to see more of the groups together?
oh,
Because
absolutely, 100%. It's like I said, it's teamwork. It doesn't matter. We come from all sides of the world in the United States. Last year, a few of us went down to DC and for the DC invasion and had a freaking blast. The guys treated us with so much respect, with the camaraderie. Some guys took care of us, made sure we were good, because, we don't know the area. But, we plan on also coming this year again to DC invasion. And hopefully maybe, the guys from DC can come down and we can return the favor.
and I hope that I'm going to put it this way, my friends. Is any support from the government to the group rights for the groups like Washington D.C. or the is anything that the state give you support when you are, because you guys, you have everything, you have a YouTube, you have everything. Do you receive any help from the state, or they don't help you in nothing?
Not particularly. We could, since DCESK8, we're a nonprofit organization, I could reach out to the government and do some sort of deals with the government, but we just haven't gotten to that level where we want the government to get involved in what we're doing. There are other and a lot of bigger organizations that do a lot of work to make rules easier for PEVs in DC. Actually, we just got a new law passed in DC they're called Idaho stops, where you don't actually have to stop at a stop sign or red lights anymore. As a bike or scooter, you can just kind of roll through lights, which we did anyways, but now it's becoming legal. So there's a movement of stuff like that happening in DC that makes it better all the time.
Oh, that is good. I hope that they listen to you guys here in Europe. That would be a good thing for us. I'm going to put it this way, my friend, that we are talking about us. I listened to something like in LA. Is in one part of LA legal to ride electro PVs, and the other side of LA is illegal to ride PVs? Is that false, fake news, or that is the truth?
It might be fake news. I don't know, but I know for sure, like along the beaches, they're not really supposed to ride electric, like the rental scooters. As far as PEVs go, we kind of ride everywhere. Granted, I don't know, just ride respectfully, but I wouldn't say there's any hard laws yet. And I think big rental scooter companies like Bird and Lime and Uber are all trying to actually fight for PEVs and for electric scooters, the rentals to stay on the streets and stuff. So it's kind of working in our favor, luckily. But yeah,
it's still in the gray area.
Yeah,
very gray area. At least here in LA. Until you get to Beverly Hills or Malibu.
And in New York, I listened that in New York was lots of problems with they want to block the AUCs and the A bikes. How that works?
I mean, the rules are always changing. It's a little sketchy. I don't particularly know the rules, but when you have people that don't follow the rules and do things that aren't supposed to on the PVs, it makes it bad for the whole community, because everyone looks at us as we're all the bad ones, and it just takes one bad apple to ruin it.
I'm going to put it. How is the police for each state of you guys? Is cool, or how they react with the groups?
I never had a problem. We never had any problems at all. Like I said, you ride respectfully, don't ride recklessly, follow the rules and whatnot, and just use a lot of common sense. And, we have never had an issue.
And in Washington?
They don't mess with us. Those police, Capitol Police, White House Police, they all jump on our boards and want to ride, or they'll try to race us on their bikes. They're usually good people.
And in LA, is everything cool too?
Yeah, they think it's cool. They kind of just watch us go by.
Yeah, give them a little wave, and we're good.
Here in Europe, they don't do like that. They put it in a car, they take it, then when they are in the police, then they test it, everything. Then you receive a fine of $3,000 or $4,000. So that's the way, and they have fun. So, but forget it. We're not talking about that. But that is amazing. You guys make me happy because I feel proud of you guys because you do so much stuff. So another thing, how do you guys react to the guys making I was seeing a video last time from an accident in LA, and the guy said, please don't stop and don't make no videos. How is your guys react when a person has an accident of the group? Do you want the everybody come help, or you say you have to go away, don't stop and don't make no videos? How is that? Because the media always then turn around what happened to all of us, and that is a question I'm making myself in a less time, and I see lots of videos out, and I don't know if that is good for the groups or not. Do you have any rules for that, guys doing films or videos or something, or everybody can do whatever they want?
We encourage people to record all the time. In case stuff does happen with cars, we have evidence. That also comes in the opposite way. If we do something that people don't like, they have, proof of us. But I mean, you can't control 50, 100 people showing up to your rides, each person telling them to turn their cameras off. We just, like I said, people just come and have fun. If it happens, it happens. If not, perfect.
Okay, and for you, my friends, in New York, New York is a state of lots of big rides too.
Right. Well, me personally, I'm always recording, and there's a lot of other people recording as well. And, I encourage the recording. Like Cuban had said, God forbid something happens, we have proof, of a situation with a car or whatever. And if there is something that happens, safety is our main concern. And we assess the situation, make sure the person's okay, obviously get out of the traffic and someplace safe. And, we keep it moving, but if it's somebody that doesn't come often on our rides and, you're reckless and you crash, we'll ask that person, please don't come back, because you're a hazard to yourself as well as to the other members. And, we don't need that in this group.
And for you guys in LA?
Yeah, same as the other groups. We don't really have a rule. I mean, you can't control people recording. I mean, if someone does get hurt, a small of us will help, and maybe the group will continue. And then we try to keep the rule of no man left behind. So
Okay, then I put it this way. That is good. You put it like this. In your groups, is always a guy in the front and one guy in the back that say that is the end of the group.
yes,
And
so
say,
we're in comms. Usually on our group, we have maybe 3 or 4 people on comms, and one will be leading, and then one will be in the back, at least as the back markers. Then if something does happen, we have an idea if we need to stop or assess the situation, if anything.
and with you, my friend, come on. There is any rule, or you just ride on?
Us in DC,
Yes.
I mean, we stop if someone crashes or we have an accident. We definitely stop, take care of that person. We don't ever
No,
leave
no.
anyone
I'm talking
behind.
when you make the group. When you are in a group, there is a guy. He's a leader. There is a guy in the
Oh, yeah.
back. Do you
Yeah,
receive
for sure.
information from these guys?
Yeah, for sure. We always have someone up front, always someone in the back. When you have big groups, it's hard to know if
I'm
something
asking.
happened in the back unless you have someone in the back telling you what's happening.
I'm asking you this because there is lots of groups. They are not so organized like you guys, and maybe they don't have so many people like you have in your group, rights, and they don't do so oft like you guys do. And I think that is information that the people need to know. How do you work? Because I know from New York before was captains, was everything. I know lots of things from before was like they close the streets and they have guys making the streets free for you to go. That's why we need, if this today is a little different or is the same, or you have different rules from state to state, from group to group. That's important things. Like us in Europe, we don't have so big groups like you guys. Uh, we have, the last time was a big group here in Europe was 350 riders, but you have the police in the front and you have the police in the back. There is not is nothing to. This is not. It's not like a group ride. It's just like you're going to jail. That's what can happen. Yeah, you cannot go. You cannot do everything
Like
you want.
Squid Games every time you go for a group ride.
No, that is a bad thing, guys. Sorry. You cannot do nothing. So let's do it like this. Most of the rides that you guys do is in a day or in the evening, or days, and when it's in the evening, is recommend to have lights for everybody, or how do you do in the beginning of the group? Do you say something to the group? Do you read? Do you speak with the group? How that works? Let's go to Justin. Come, and then we go to Kuban, and then we go just for us.
I think daytime or nighttime rides, it depends on the season. We're pretty lucky on the West Coast. You can ride both relatively year round, but yeah, night rides always in the ride posting, bring lights,
Yeah.
helmets, and all that good stuff. But
Yeah, I mean, use your common sense. If you're riding at the night, obviously bring some lights. And in variation of day and nights, if you look at our March schedule, almost every weekend there's a ride. So we're pretty much set.
And for you, Kuban, how is the rides for you, my friend? What do you recommend for your guys?
We have pretty much rides every day. There's a lot of people that are always active running around. A lot of people in our group do like Uber Eats deliveries and DoorDash deliveries. So in between deliveries, they'll just pop on live and be like, "Hey, let's go for a ride," and then 15 people will show up and just go for a ride. But we do weekly rides every Wednesday night, and that's definitely at night. So everyone knows to come prepared with lights, and we have a good time. But weekends we do daytime rides where we don't need lights and everyone comes out. But whenever we
For
post
you,
up our ride, we put all the
hmm
information so everybody knows ahead of time.
okay. And for you guys, scooters, I think is not a problem because scooters is everybody is with good lights.
Right, well, to backtrack a little bit, as far as the group rides, we have the leader, we have someone in the back, and we do one further, we have somebody in the middle as well. And all three of us, we have radios on us,
Yeah, I
and
have it too.
we communicate, so depending on how big the ride is, it's the only way. Sometimes people don't know which way, which direction, which route we're going. And having radios, we're in constant contact if we need to hold up the line a little bit, if we're going too fast, for the people in the back to catch up. And we recommend the people that are the newer riders, to stay towards the front so they won't get left behind. They'll stay with the leaders. And as far as the time, we always start normally in the afternoon, and some rides go to the wee hours of the morning, because depending on where we go, we stop to eat, we charge, so it's pretty much, when the weather gets warmer, obviously, we like the daytime rides, but we always wind up coming back, late at night.
My friends, I don't want to make this life bigger. I know that Kuban, he has some meeting. He told me, but I want to put it like this. W- you guys, you make T-shirts, you make everything for your groups. For the people to understand, that is not like Kuban said, and I know that the rest from you is not a profit group. For the people to understand, investing in the T-shirts or everything you have, stickers and everything, that is just going to help to create more things for the group. Is the idea from you guys, right? Because I see the guys from LA. Yeah, hello.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can hear you.
Justin. Yeah, Justin, you can speak. I know that you guys now are doing lots of things, t-shirts and with sweatshirts and everything, and I think that is fantastic for a group, and that helps a lot a group to grow up. That is the idea.
Yeah, I think with our merch, it came to really what we could do with minimal funds. All of our like windbreakers and jackets and shirts and stickers pretty much are relatively close to cost. None of it is really pocketed, and if it is, it kind of just goes back into buying more stickers, more materials to make more merch and stuff like that. So yeah, it was never really a for profit thing. It's just for the community, for everyone else to have and feel like they're part of the group, I guess.
Yeah, that's true.
And for you, Kuban, I know that you make lots of stuff, my friend. You help so much the community, my friend. I know that you do lots of stuff, and you are always don't stop for the people to understand what is the Washington DC. Maybe the
Yeah, I
people
mean,
sometimes.
yeah. Any sales we have from hoodies and T-shirts and stuff just goes right back into the community to buy stickers. We hand out stickers every ride. Um, in the wintertime, we buy it. We use it to buy food and buy clothes to give away. So all the funds we make from selling stuff goes right back into the community.
And for you, my friend, too, in New York, just to know that because I know that you do a lot of things too.
Yeah, we have the merch store, and everything is a cost. A lot of people don't realize, to run the store, costs money. To run the website, everything costs money. And like I said earlier, we have, the people in the main chat, okay, and then we have a smaller group of official members that we pay dues. And with those dues, they get other treatments. They get cost of shirts, different types of stickers. You see in the back, and we have flags. I got all these different types of merchandise available, and we're not in it to make any money at all. We're just in it to put the name out there. So there's not. I'm not in it for the profit. I'm just want to put the ECS name out there, make it known worldwide.
So I'm just going to put it like this, guys, for everybody to understand. I'm here lots of years. I know that Kuban is lots of years here. We do this stuff for lots of years, and we do it for the community. All of you, three, two, and most of the people have to understand. If you come to see this video, just for you to understand, that is lots of work. I see Justin working now with the t-shirts they make in their garage. They put it everything together. The machines cost us lots of money and is so expensive, so much work, so much stuff. And that's why I tell you guys, support your communities. If you want to buy one t-shirt, don't buy one t-shirt, buy more, a sticker. Oh, why do I have to buy a sticker? I'm from the community. Yes, because that's going to help maybe to do something for helping other persons. I know that the one wheel is doing another thing to wheels meats and wheels and meat, what's the name? I don't know. They are doing lots of stuff. What's the name? No, I forget. I'm going to see it, but there is a group of one lady and one guy. They are doing lots of helps. They go with the one wheels and they bring food to people who are in the streets. And I think if you have the chance, go there, support. I have the link in the Instagram. You can send money, and this money you're going to see it everything. And I think you're going to help lots of people on the street with clothes, with lots of things. And I know that these guys, when they make money for the t-shirts or sweatshirts, that is going to be for the community. The hours that these guys lose it from his private lives to help the communities is, you cannot pay it. It's like something you have to take your hat and say thank you guys to do so much stuff for us. That is not just 1 hour, that is not one day, months, years. And that's why I'm very proud of all of you guys. And I want to thank you so much for coming here and take a little time and to show that you are doing a lot for your groups. uh, I just want to put it this here because I don't want to make a big life. I want to make a life that everybody understands a little more, and maybe they can start to support more the communities. I want to say this. That is my question, that's my last questions. In the future, your groups, do you think it's possible for us to work European groups together with USA groups more? Because we are in a different situation like you guys. You are legal, in Europe is illegal. And we need your support because you have years of riding, you have years of experience. The uh, scooters in Europe is very big. The other groups are learning a lot from you guys, the groups here in Europe. Do you think maybe it's possible for us to see your groups maybe working together, maybe working together with us?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll take it first. Yeah, the problem is obviously the distance and the like. We're having like same thing with the guys in LA and Washington. It's all a distance thing. But I don't see why we can't work together. With other countries. There might be things we can do besides obviously getting together, things over the computer or sharing like we're having now. We're sharing ideas. Things like this, we can help out each other. We can learn from each other. So I definitely would love to do that.
Kuban.
I'm gonna take my skateboard to the White House and get Big Papa Biden to jump on it. Hopefully that'll reach the news outlets, and people in Europe will say, "Okay, skateboarding is cool. Let's do it."
Yeah, my friend, I know you support you, and then and you are the best. You are simple and Justin, Levin, tell us a little more. Do you think your group is growing so fast? Maybe we're going to see LAPV Europe, maybe in the future.
Hey, why not? I mean, it's sky's the limit, But like what they said, it's distance is a huge deal. We can't just hop on a plane and think, oh, we still have our PEVs to ship as well. An idea is to have like within our group we have a set of PEVs, and our little group is available to take them anytime they want. So if they have, like, you guys have a set of PEVs, so we don't have to ship any of our PEVs there, and we fly to you, and we have stuff to ride, and let's go, that kind of thing. But eventually, our
if,
our
if,
uh,
if you
our
guys if you
our
guys come
hump will be the government, obviously. So
if you guys come to Europe, don't worry. In my house, I have enough boards and enough things for you to ride. Don't worry, and you have place to sleep. You just have to come. Don't bring your boards. So I'm going to leave with the last words for each of you, for each of your communities. I hope that in the future I come and visit you. I'm very proud of you guys. And thank you for coming. I'm very sad that we don't have here the Bay Area. I hope everything is okay with Sonia. Maybe I'm going to have her next time here. She has a fantastic group and she works a lot. I'm going to start, first of all, with my friend Koban. Tell us a little more about your fantastic and for your community in Washington.
Um, it's DC. We just go out and have fun, man. We're out riding today. It's like 30 degrees, cold outside, but people are still out doing crazy things. We'll be here anytime you come to DC. Hit us up, Instagram, Telegram. We're always out. We always have extra boards. So if you travel from out of state, we'll take good care of you. But yeah, everyone just ride safe, have fun, gear up, helmets, gloves, or else you end up like me.
You, my friend.
Well, I got to give a shout out to my admin team, my official members, and everybody on ECS because, I always tell them, I just created a group, but it's the members that make the group. Anybody can start a group up, but it's the members that put in the work, put in the time, to bring to ECS the tiers that, and I'm only looking forward to make it even better and better each and every year. So shout out to everybody, Sergeant at Arms, all my admin staffs. It's just a pleasure to work with everybody as a team.
Yeah, and you have a fantastic team. And the two of you, the future, I think you're going to be one of the best groups of the world.
Don't say that.
Yeah, but no, we'll be here if you're ever in LA. Come hit us up. Hit us up on Instagram and Facebook. But this wouldn't all happen without the community, of course. And we want to thank everybody that made LAPEV happen, especially our leaders group, Smallski, uh,
Mhm.
Jeffrey, Mario, Brandon, all them, Jay, Luis. So they're part of the why we started and why we're here right now. So big ups to them, and they're helping me a lot. And we're working together really well. So
And I'm just going to, before we go, I just want to ask you when is going to be the website? You are the only ones with no website till this moment. We're
yeah,
going to
we're
see.
working on it. So we're working on a lot of stuff in the behind the scenes. So maybe there's gonna be a few more things coming this year.
I hope.
Yeah, baby stuff.
I just want to say, guys, I leave all the links from there. If you want to support, if you want to do something for the community, don't stop. You have here from. I just put in two of them. Then the only one who don't have a website till this moment because they are very new. I know that they're going to come with something very good, and just go there, subscribe. That is from the Bay Area. She is not here, but I think they do a fantastic job, and I have to say they have a fantastic group. And of course, to this group is coming bigger too, and I think the idea from the three of you and the other one has not come. Uh, uh, um, are fantastic. Thank you so much for sharing a little more about you and taking your private time to come here to talk with the broadcast or the live stream. Thank you so much to
Thank you,
everyone.
Nelson.
So, guys, we are going to go